guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. For today's video is another video for my thoughts on who I think Tranmere should bring in for this upcoming season in 2026-2027 season. For going into my first one, it's going to be a defender who is playing at Walsall at the moment, who has now been released from Walsall, and this player is a player called Evan Weir. From what I've known about this player, I think he's a very good player, very technical, and I think he's very good at what he does. This player is a defender. He's 6'1". He's from Ireland, Rotorua. Never heard of it, but in Ireland somewhere. He's, like I said, he's 6'1". Played for Walsall. He started his youth career in 2018 till 2019 at UCD. No idea who they are. Then from 2020 to 2021, he played for UCD. Appearances 37 times and scored 4 goals. And then going into next, he went to Maynooth University Town. Then in 2022-2023, he played 51 times and scored 5 goals. Then in 2022-2023, he went to Drogheda United, played 51 times and scored 5 goals. Then after that, he went to Walsall, and he played 44 times from 2024, played 44 times and scored 3 goals. Then from 2024 and so on, he went on loan to Drogheda as well, played 19 times and scored 4 goals. But when he has been at Walsall, he's actually been a really good player. And for me, I do think he was a captain as well there when he was at Walsall early on in the season. When Tranmere played him, he did score against us. He scored against us, and he scored a free kick against us. And honestly, from what I've seen of that player, I thought he was very good, very technical, and honestly, I think he could come in to Tranmere, who is known as Irish, which is very good, because we've actually had a few Irish players who play for Tranmere, the likes of Joe Murphy and so on, which I think is very good. But for me, do I think this signing could happen? Possibly, but we just have to see what will happen. But me going into my predictions in this, I've actually had 2 predictions correct. From when Dennis came, I said we want Dennis to come. He came. Then we had Connor Jennings to come, and he came. So for me, I've got two right. So can I get this one right? Can I get this one right if he does come in? For me, from what I've seen him play, I think he's an unbelievable player from what I've seen. So if Tranmere can do that, happy days. Or give him a 2-year contract, I think he would do. I think he would fit in at Tranmere very well from what I've seen of him. I think he's a very good player and very technical from what I've seen. So obviously, he doesn't really score many goals, but from a defender that he's been unbelievable. And I think he's done very good for what he's been doing at his club. So for me, Evan Weir is going to be my first one to pick from this. So going into my next one is hello people. So going into my second one is a player called Callum Stead, who is aged 26, born on the 25th of December 1999, from Enfield, England, 5'11". He's a forward, and he was the number 10 for Barnet. From what I've seen of him, very good player, awesome. He did start his career at Luton Town, played in 2017 to 2018. Then went in his senior career, he went to Hoggleston Town, played one game, and then after went to Langford, played 4 games, scored 1 goal. And then 2019 went to Biggleswade Town, played 3 games, didn't really get a game. Then from 2019 to 2020 went to Weymouth, Garden City, played 24 games, scored 7 goals. From 2020 to 2021 went to Hitchin Town, played 13 times, scored 7 goals. Went to South Shields in 2021, played 4 games and scored 1 goal. From Hitchin Town again, went from 2021 to 2022, played 15 games, scored 8 goals. Then after that, he went to Kettering Town in 2022, played 19 times, scored 6 goals. Then from 2022 to 2023, played for Brackley Town, played 46 games, scored 13 goals. And then from 2023 to 2026, he played a whacking 112 games and scored 46 goals. If that does not sound for me as a good striker, I think we need to get a good striker in that. Because from what I do remember, he actually got a hat-trick against someone. I can't remember who it was against, but he got a hat-trick in last season for Barnet when they literally came back from National League to League 2, and now him scoring goals this year, he's been incredible from what I've seen, and I think he's a good striker, and obviously he's quick, he's talented, and he's a good striker, and he knows where the goal is, which is very good, and that is what Tranmere Rovers need to do. Bring in a striker that knows where the goal is, and we can score some goals, maybe. That'd be good. And then obviously in 2024, he played for the England C team, played twice, and scored 1 goal. So, and that is Callum Stead. So let's see if we can bring him in. For me, I think he would be a very good opportunity to bring him in to Tranmere Rovers. So hopefully you guys enjoy that one. So, and then going into the next one is hello people. So going into my third one is going to be another winger that we do need, and if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. And this is Shiloh Tracy. The amount of times I've done him in the last few videos, I honestly think he's a good player from what I've seen. Who is Shiloh Tracy? He was born on the 29th of April 1998, aged 28. He's from Newham, England, 5'10", who is a winger, and for me, I do think we need a winger, because we need to play wingers. So, for me, in his senior career, he played from 2014 to 2016, went to Ipswich Town, played a few games from what I noticed, not as many, but he played about 10-11 games. I thought he done okay. From 2016 to 2021, he played a few games for Tottenham Hotspur. Probably only done a few from what I've noticed. But yeah, then from 2020 went to Macclesfield Town, played 10 times, scored 1 goal on loan. Then went to Shrewsbury Town from 2020 to 2021, played 17 times and scored 1 goal. After that, he went to Cambridge in 2021 and played 17 times, scored 1 goal. Then from 2021 to 2023, played for Cambridge United. That is the time when I seen him play and thought he was actually really good. And he played 63 times and scored 3 goals. And then from 2023, He's been at Crewe Alexandria and he's played 77 times and scored 9 goals. It does not sound like he is. It does not sound to me like he is an actual person that scores goals, but I think he is a person that does assists, which I think could work. So if Tranmere need a goal and you need an assist person to get the ball for you, he could do that and possibly get us a goal. But you never know. From what I've seen of him, I think he's a very good player because I do remember him from earlier on in the season when Crewe played Tranmere, and after the game I did get a picture of him because I honestly think he's a good player from what I've seen. But let's just see what Tranmere think of it if they can bring him in, because I honestly think he could be the person that we need, maybe, because he's still under 30, which is a good thing, because Tranmere don't really like buying players that are about over 30. So if we can do that and get a player in, happy days, and we just have to see what happens. So come on, you Whites. So going into my last one. Talking about a player that's been at Tranmere from last season, that is Stefan Negru. Stefan Negru was on loan from Oxford United last season. He was at Tranmere on loan from us last year. From what I've seen of him, he was unbelievable for us. And for me, I would love to see him back at Tranmere next season. From what I've seen, I think he's one of the best defenders I've ever seen in my life, because especially he was at Tranmere last year when we were awful last season, where we finished in 21st in the league. We were awful. But for me, seeing Stefan Negru in the back, I was buzzing with it because he was one of the best players I've ever watched. As a defender, he was just unbelievable in the defence. Obviously with Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith was okay in the games, but having Negru there was unbelievable to see. As a player, he was unbelievable. And for me, he was one of my favourite players at Tranmere last season. And for me, that is a must. If we can bring him in for another season, that would be unbelievable. And we just need to believe we can do that. So that is one of my picks that I would like to see at Tranmere. So going into my last one is a player who used to be at Gillingham, who's now been released from that team, and this is Jonathan Williams, that used to be at Gillingham, who is aged 32, born on the 9th of October 1993, from Pembury, Kent, in England. He's 5'6", midfielder. He was at Gillingham and he was number 10. In his youth career, he was at Crystal Palace from 2002 to 2011. So, and I was at Crystal Palace, which I think Palace was really good. And from 2011 to 2019, he was at Palace, played 55 games and scored no goals. Then from 2014, he went on loan to Ipswich Town, played 13 games and scored 1 goal. Went to Ipswich again from 2014 to 2015, played 7 games and scored 1 goal. After that, from 2015 to 2016, went to Nottingham Forest on loan, played 10 games, no goals. Then went to MK Dons on loan, played 13 games in 2016. Then went back to Ipswich on loan, played 8 games. In 2016, from 2017 to 2018, went to Sunderland, played 12 games and scored 1 goal. Then from 2019 to 2021, went to Charlton Athletic, played 60 games, scored 2 goals. After that, from 2021, played for Cardiff City and played 9 games. And then from 2021 to 2023, he was at Swindon Town. That is where I do remember him from, because from what I've seen of him, I thought he was a very good player, and obviously he was very good at what he does. and he played for 77 games and scored 15 goals. Then went to Gillingham in 2023, played for Gillingham, played 94 games and scored 2 goals. And for his international career, which is not bad, he played for Wales and played from 2007 to 2009. In the under-17s, played 15 games and scored 1 goal. From 2009, played on under-19s, played 5 games and 0 goals. From 2010 to 2013, played in the under-21s, played 8 games and 1 goal. Then from 2013 to 2022, for Wales, played 33 games and scored 2 goals. For me, that's not bad. As a player, from what I've seen, I think he's got a lot of fight in him. From what I've seen, because I honestly think he's a good player. And the thing is about him, he does get injured quite a bit, from what I've noticed. But for me, I think he's a great player from what I've seen. And I honestly think he's one of the best from what I've seen. Because I've actually met him before, and I think he was a really nice person that I've actually met. It's not because he's Welsh. It's not that, because I honestly think he's a great player from what I've seen. But if Tranmere go for him and pick him up, happy day. I'm alright with that, because I think he's a good player and he's got the ability to be a great player from what I've seen. So if he comes to Tranmere, even though he's 32, I will take him, because he's better than what we've got at the moment from what I've seen. So hopefully things will happen, things can change, depending what manager we bring in though, depending which one. So honestly, hopefully I enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're new. See you guys into the next video. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe to Alex Duncan, yeah?
Yeah. Cheers, baby.